Okay, I'm going to drill a 2 1/8 of an inch hole. Okay guys, this is the hole that I drilled, 2 1/8 of an inch. And it fits a little tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove just a little wee bit, just a hair, with my table saw. Because this is going to give me problems here. It's just too tight. I want it tight, but not this tight. There you go, guys. That's perfect. There's not too much play. So that's about perfect. Okay, now I will be drilling a 1 3/4 of an inch hole because we're going to be making a 1 3/4 inch dowel. Okay, I want to make sure that the bottom of this 2x4 is perfectly square. So I'm just going to remove just a bit of material on my table saw. I made sure this blade was square to the table. Okay guys, I'm about to start my router and start making this piece of wood here round. So at first I'm not going to remove too much material, and then I can just loosen up this clamp here and make a small adjustment. I'm going to put a pencil mark here on each side just so I know where I am. So yeah, at first if I don't remove enough material, the piece of wood is not going to go through this 2x4 here. Only once my dowel is 1 3/4 of an inch will it go through this 2x4, and then it's going to prevent from the dowel from going from side to side. Hopefully I can get a snug fit. So I'll make it as, as round and as precise as 3/4 of an inch as possible. Alright guys, this is what I've done so far, just turning it by hand. So by hand it's not really consistent, so there's high spots and low spots. So I'm going to set up a drill to it and hopefully it's going to do a better job. Alright, there you go, guys. At the beginning here it's a little rough, but as you can see, this is not bad at all. Now the lag screw that I put at the end of the boat, I drilled a hole crooked, so that didn't help things. So imagine if I would have had, you know, something nice and flat, maybe with 4 screws here and something nice and square. I think it would have turned out really nice. But yeah, at the end here the screw got a little crooked and the drill was really shaking, so it's, you can tell here it's a little rough, but a little bit of sanding and this is not going to be too bad at all. And this is for a special job that I'm going to start soon, and I don't want to tell you guys yet what it's going to be. I guess you're going to have to see the video when I finish the job, so maybe in a couple of weeks. Okay guys, all the sanding is done. I sanded right down to 400 grit, and I wanted to make a 1 3/4 dowel. So I don't know if you can see this. So it's just shy of 1 3/4 inch. So this is my first time, so I'm super impressed. Of course I need to tweak it, but I mean I had to sand quite a bit to remove the imperfection, and a lot of it had to do with the lag bolt that was crooked, and when I was drilling it was just wobbling all over the place. So if I can make a little something and put the drill on so it's nice and square, I think this jig would be just about perfect. Look at that, even with the drill wobbling, look how nice this turned out. Once I put a finish on this burr oak, it's going to look fantastic. Alright guys, thanks for watching.